After the rescue stick has been deployed, it will need to be dried, deflated, rearmed, and repacked. Before the rescue stick can be rearmed, it must be completely dry. While it is still inflated, hang the device in a dry, clean, and reasonably warm area. When it is dry, remove the cap on the oral inflation tube. Invert the cap and use it to depress the pressure release valve at the mouth of the oral inflation tube. Continue to depress the valve in this manner while squeezing as much air out of the cell as possible. To remove any remaining air, place the cell on a clean, dry table with the printed side up. Roll the left leg up in a clockwise direction so that the remaining air is pushed toward the oral inflation valve. Depress the valve and squeeze the remaining air out of the cell. Rearming the rescue stick requires that you first remove the discharged CO2 cylinder and the used bobbin from the cap. Place the opened rescue stick on a dry, clean, flat surface again. Remove the black handle that contains the CO2 cylinder by rotating it counterclockwise. Now remove the clear indicator cap by turning it counterclockwise. Remove the spent bobbin from the cap. Make sure the housing is clean and dry. Once you have removed both the bobbin and the handle, discard both immediately. It is extremely important to install the new bobbin first before installing the CO2 cartridge. To install the bobbin, align the slots on the bobbin with those of the housing. The bobbin should slide in easily. Screw the cap on over the housing by turning it in a clockwise direction until it is firmly in place. Install the new handle containing a full CO2 cylinder by rotating it clockwise until it is firmly secured. Check that the service indicator inside the clear cap is green and that the green indicator clip is firmly attached to the activation lever. As in the previous steps, lay the rearmed unit flat on a clean, dry surface with the handle side up. Fold the left arm along fold line 1 so that the left arm is under the right arm. Be sure that the red inflation tab remains to the left of the cell and does not get caught in the folds. Fold the left section over fold line 2, then the top section over fold line 3 down as far as the inflator. Fold the bottom of the cell along fold line 4 over the handle or inflator. The red inflation tab should continue to be clear of the folds. Tightly roll up the cell in a forward direction, keeping the red inflation tab outside the cell. Holding the rolled cell in place, put the handle of the rescue stick through the loop of the cover and fasten the velcro strips of the cover to keep the cell in place. The red inflation tab should remain accessible outside the cover. Make sure the rescue stick storage container is completely dry and clean before replacing the rescue stick within.